Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter and today we are playing Jurassic World Evolution 3. So we need to just get $1 million more dollars, or $1 million, which we're on the way to doing, so we can research power level 4. And then we need to focus on making more money. I think some of that was going to be to get maybe some more shopping and stuff out here. So if we do something like that, we can add in, please don't have... Of course, there's a storm warning. Managed to make it through, open all shelters. Managed to make it through most of this time. Not a single peep out of anything. I'm gonna pause this real quick because I want to delete that. I also don't like these. I'm gonna get that a little bit better. But first, we're gonna do a small substation right here. There we go. Change products. Okay, if this one is not... I'm just going to deactivate them if they're not going to be actually working. Okay, now I think it's just rain now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
See, like this one makes all the money. This one, nothing. Because the guests aren't getting in there, and I don't know why. So if you have any insight as to why that happens, please let me know. Okay, now we can research Power 4, which is operations Power 4. Generalist, positive. I need one more. I mean, he's not the person that typically I would pick for that, but We'll do scientists. Those two need a rest. Do we have any more fossils? I do have this one, but everyone's busy. So yeah, Gallimimus, they are able to have lots, they've had lots of kids. Okay, that one's doing Velociraptor, yeah. Would a brachiosaur? Yeah, they can't breed just because they don't have eligible partners. I'm fine with that. I don't think they have an issue with it. Okay, what about you? Yeah, I think... Yeah, the T-Rex were at like 98%. We can go ahead and modify this genome just to that. Okay, we're gonna save that. Yeah, I don't have the funds to do that. I will also need all my all my people. There we go. Save. Let's begin task. I can do it. Possibly two. Wonder if maybe... It's the fact that they're just so close together. Okay, who is naturally coming in? Yellow and white. Yeah, we'll do... Let's change the features. We do a fossil display and a play area. Maybe that's what... Maybe they just don't like them being right next to each other. Nope. Three items unlocked. Discovery contract. Okay. What's unlocked? We have guests. These are just a matter of getting achievement reputation. Let's get, oh no, we need that one. He's not gonna be happy though. Both eggs, okay. And they have to be female. Scientists are busy, so they're just gonna have to sit and wait. They're just waiting. What is this? Oh, yeah, well. I'm not too worried about that. I only need 3 so I can get those 2. That just finishes out the T-Rex. He's disgruntled, but he's going on break. Oh, we have the large power station. Must be connected to substations to distribute power. Yeah, because I could easily just do this. Select eggs. We're going to do both of them, but I just need scientists to not be busy. Man, they are piling into this. The gentle giants. I think I'd kind of like to be able to do like a Therizinosaurus over here and then have the T-Rex. Let's see. Economy. Do we have anything? Everything is 100% except for transport. Okay, so let's do that. Not there. Attractions. Here we are. Probably style path. Right there. Nope. See? And it's just like right there. Okay, for the guess, we have another one that is like right here.
Attention personnel. The new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
And right like so. So you can look over that way. You can see so you can kind of see the stegosaurus and the apatosaurus over there. Not too bad. I think let's edit that again. I know. I need to... I think it's better if I do it from this side, though, because here... I can see the fence line better. And then we'll just do that. And there. There. And then it's not in... Oh, there we go. What is requires power? Okay, well we've got some power issues. Hold on. If we do... Oh, we can only do that once? Okay, that sucks. Okay, well, we're going to do the large power station here. Add it right there.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Yeah, now we have like more power though, so I think we're good. $503. We might need another hotel. So if we do a very small hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Now I think this area over here is going to be for the T-Rex. And we are going to have one of these because I'm not missing. Okay, but this is going to have not level 6. Hold on. Do we have any higher research? I mean, that's the highest heavy fence that I can get. So we're gonna go with 5 right here. Can we? I thought about putting the Therizinosaurus, and I might still do that. Okay. In here, we are still working on that. All right. For attractions. To move it so that it's like right there. Okay. I'll have that.
to observe our magnificent animals.
We can add in, I'm going to remove everything. This is probably not big enough. Okay. But I like to be able to see what all is here. Let's go to the smallest radius. There we go. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's... Okay, that's flattened terrain. I would like to lower the terrain just a little bit. I want to make this kind of like more of like a bowl. There we go. Okay, now... we're going to smooth it out. So it really doesn't look that different. We'll basically give them a river. There we go. Okay, now kind of smooth out a little bit of this. Nope, that was nope. No on the intensity. In fact, one thing we can do is actually if we raise this. Just do an intensity. There we go. And we just say that this, like, this river comes in further. So you would actually be able to see this from up here, and you'll be able to see it from over here. Over here, we're going to also, with the enclosures, we're going to give... the goat. Less on the intensity. There we go. There we go. Perfect. So we've got a little bit of some rocks over here. We'll be able to have over here, I would imagine they would have a large nesting area. So we would have like maybe like right here. Hold on. Let me move this. I want this to be more in the center. Right there. And give this much more of a... Put some of these high trees in. Okay, so we've got that to start with. Everything else is going to have to be... I'm probably only going to be able to get one or two. Yeah, one at a time. All right, so we need cheaper incubation, genetic specialist. And let's get them motivated. I didn't change out the... Hold on. No, I can't change it now. Okay, I did set them random. Good. Good. Okay, batch size is 2. We might be able to get a male and a female. What I would love to have... Okay, change products. Let's do... This is gonna be a tea shop. I want... a statue. And they're just not gonna be happy. Okay. This, though, is... the tea Rex. It's the little tea shop. Let's see. Can we do... No. Put in some extra plants here. Look at this. This is twice. I'm so proud of myself. Look at this. This is twice I have remembered. We'll put that right over there.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Increased out. Oh, we have to research that. Okay, hold on. Don't give me that. They can too have power. Okay. But we do need to get a... We'll do a small...
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site.
Oh, we don't have power outages anymore. All right. Only one. So let's... We're not going to be able to synthesize another one. Yeah, we'll do it as a girl. Thirsty and needy. View details. What does needy mean? Plus 100% environmental needs, plus 75% dominance. I don't really like either one of those, but I don't have the funds to do it anyway. So wait, if we discard the egg, you will not receive a refund. Okay, no, we're good. So this one is, I mean, not making much, but okay, see? Look at that. Now it is making money. So we're going to look at this. This one's not. So I'm going to keep that one deactivated for now. Yeah, so this is just transportation rating. I could move this one down. So I could put another one here, but I would have to move this. Let's go ahead and move it. Okay, let's see if we have conifer. There we go. Yeah, not right there. How bad can the storm get? That was not a challenge. See, now the thing is, now I can't get anybody in there. Of course, that could just be the storm, too. If we go here... I can spell fountain. Nope, I don't have it on fount on there. It's scenery. Let's look at fountain. I believe it's this one. No. It was this one. Okay, let's strip of any scenery. There we go. Research omnivores dig site. I can do that. Research omnivore. Faster research. Motivated and generous. There we go. Yeah, let's... If we modify the genome, traits... Compatibility? No. feel like I'm gonna want to have at least.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, let's at least do that. Genesis specialist, positive influence, cheaper, generalist. We'll do that. See if we can get better stats. Send them on rest. Expedition map. Oh, because yeah, we're going to fast forward. I mean, look at that. We just got a little... That was so cool. Okay, he's rested. I'm trying to see if this one will be a little bit better.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Well, this one's got 2 viable eggs. Thirsty, needy, intolerant. Thirsty and aggressive. But that's going to be $2 million. Okay, so thirsty, I can handle. Oh, but the aggressive. What is the aggressive? Plus 200% dominance, plus 200% threats. Dislikes and threatens all other species. Yeah. We can always have that one as a backup. I think this is going to be the big one. I think we're just going to do both of them. But I need like $2 million. So we're going to be back once we have that money. Yeah. Unoccupied, unoccupied, occupied. Can we... Too many dinosaurs in territory. Okay, good. We'll be back when we have about 3 million. I say that the Gallimimus are they're having issues over here. What is your problem? Missing ground leaf. We can do that. Okay, how much money do I need for this one? Yeah, I need like $3 million. Okay. Yep.
Your attention, please. This attraction is currently closed. We are sorry for the inconvenience.
Missing ground leaf. And we might now have enough. Okay. All right, we have and welfare. No. Okay, so hold on. Let's go to my scientists. I might be able to train some of these. Let's do... Okay, so I need specifically welfare. Train there. Confirm. Genetics. I'm honestly, I don't think I would necessarily pick him. Motivated. Yeah, I know. I'm just spending all my money here. Cheaper expedition is going to make more sense to have. And logistics. Genetics specialist. Yeah. Let's get all genetics. Logistics. Okay. Okay. Bound determined, we are going to have T-Rexes. Here we go. So we just need to get up to 3 million, and unless anything major happens, we'll be back when we hit that 3 million. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.